Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be showing you guys some Christmas games that you might enjoy during the holidays.
Ooh,
Yes.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Yes. So, as much of us do during the holidays, we get together with family, and we wanted to share some of the games that we enjoy, bring into family gatherings that we've had that have been a big hit. So definitely, these are ones. Some of them may be familiar to people. That's okay.
Traditional Christmas or family gatherings.
Right. But still, I feel like these are pretty much can't miss games. I mean, we just played one of them at Thanksgiving, and a friend of the family asked for what game it was because they wanted to purchase it, and then also my mom asked later. So you can definitely tell that you'll have a good time as well.
And we played some of these games with a range of different people, from people that have no gaming experience to people that love to play like in-depth games. So it's a hit with these are hits with like everybody.
Right. It can be family gatherings, or you just have a big heavy game that's 6 hours long and you want something to play at the very end.
Or the beginning to kick you off.
Or that, Any of those are fair game.
Yeah.
So let's kick it off.
Is that one? Fair game?
Yeah. Fair games. All right. So first one we got up here is Telestrations. Yes.
Or Gigglestrations, as we like to call it.
It's hard not to laugh at this game. We and definitely recommend the party pack if you can find that. It supports up to 12 players. So this is the classic game of telephone where you can either use a card to pick a word, and then you write the secret word on there, and then someone has to draw it, and then you pass it to the next person, and the next person looks at the picture and has to guess the secret word, and it just goes all the way around until it gets back to you. And so you can do that. What we like to do is make your own word, make your own phrase, and see where that takes you.
And disclaimer, you do not have to be an artist to play this game.
No.
In fact, it's better if you're not an artist to play this game, because then you end up with all sorts of craziness.
I'm this self-proclaimed professional stick figure artiste. So
stick figure.
Yeah. So
I think we all revert.
We all clearly he's the best at it.
Oh yes,
clearly.
It's clear. It's clear.
Clearly.
What do you like about this game?
I get to pick a secret word.
That you get to pick a secret
word. So he likes to pick the secret word.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a blast. We had mentioned that. I mean, we've played this after like a long game day, and it gets laughs. It just kind of puts everybody at ease and have a good time. We don't keep score. It's more fun to go through it. You can, but
no one cares at that point.
We just have fun drawing and then seeing what happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our recommendation 1. All right. Recommendation 2. So this game comes through many names. The version we have is Monikers, charades, where you have you'll have a certain amount of cards. These have words and these have points on them. You pick a certain amount of cards to go to the pile, and then you're split up into teams, and each turn teams take trying to guess all the words, and if you guess the word, your team scores a point. And there's 3 rounds. So the first round, you can say anything you want. You can make any sound, whatever floats your boat. And then you'll score those points, whatever you're on your team guessed in the time you have. And then round 2, you say one word. And then round 3, you can't say anything at all. You just have to act it out. And
that's cool.
Yeah, but you can. I mean, I play this with scraps of paper, but like this is a good way of doing it. You just if you want to kind of mix it up with the cards.
And give you some random random out. Well, I suppose it's random anyway. But the good thing about it, like you say, you can just play this whenever.
Yeah.
At all.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you've played Monikers, the version
no,
before,
but we've all played charades, right? Yeah. Always.
And there's also charades for kids. And this is how we introduced Meeple Jr. to it, and his cousins. We all played it together. And so on the back of they can actually choose between 3 different choices, and one of them has a picture on it, and then they try to act that out. And like
there was some great acting.
Yeah.
I showed them how to do this. 1, 2, 3, and then
marching.
This was what they were doing. And I was like,
some people act differently.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know how
all forms of acting.
It's yeah.
How is this marching?
I don't know. That looks like the shuffling that some of us do sometimes.
Right.
Not marching.
But yeah, can recommend any version of charades. We have Monikers and charades for kids. I think both of those are good hits depending on the crowd. But we've even had fun with charades for kids because it's charades. It's just it makes it a little more accessible. That's all.
Yeah, we've all done this. And,
Yeah. Next one. This is a very popular game. Codenames. I'm sure most of us have played this game before. I think the ones that we play the most is this one and the duet. Because the duet, it's interesting because you can. They've
done it well.
It's a cooperative game, and you're all working together to try to guess all the words in a certain amount of time. And each side, their assassins or good cards or bad cards are different. So you can't just say, "Oh, well, mine's green on this side, so mine's good." So that makes it interesting. Yeah. And the cooperative, it's duet, so it plays at 2-player, but you can play it for more. I've played it like 6 players or something. You just have teams of 3 or teams of 5, 3 and 2. Any of that works.
Similar to the way you would play this one as well.
And I played duet.
And there's Marvel. There's
Marvel.
Picture.
Yeah, there's so many different versions.
Yeah.
But you can really play this like for a whole night if you want to. I just think it's just a great one to play.
A whole night.
Just
a whole Christmas
during the season.
Yeah.
And so you have if you haven't played before, you have these words in a grid, and you try to match them all up. So these words in this case are pole and hawk, and you have to try to think of a word that's going to match those if those words go together for your grid. So it can make things interesting.
For sure. And it's like, when someone asks you what your favorite film is, and you're like, I've never watched a film in my life.
Yeah.
Sometimes trying to link some of these words, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But
it can be tricky.
Fun. It's tricky, especially to link 2 random words together.
Yeah.
But that's the fun about it, and the guessing is fun as well. Sure. I enjoyed both sides of this, the caller or the guesser. Yeah.
Definitely.
Some of the words kind of don't do it because like hawk, pole, apple, battery, like sometimes most people know those.
Yeah. But apple and battery.
That's
do like phone.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I come up with these now, but when I'm playing the game,
it's different.
It's kind of like medium, like what we did before.
Yeah, Paul's recommended that before as well. And good segue. We have one from the same designer as medium. Green Team wins.
And this is the one that we played for Thanksgiving.
Yes. So this was a big hit for Thanksgiving. Yeah. It's so easy to explain to people. You just say, "Hey, anybody want to play some Family Feud?" Or what do you call it in England?
Family Fortune.
Family Fortune, yeah. That it's the most popular answer is what you're aiming for. And if you get the most popular answer for that question, you're on the green team.
And you get a point.
Right.
But if you get it again and you're still on the green team, you get 2.
Yeah.
So your aim is to stay on the
green team.
Green team, because green team wins.
Yeah. Boo orange team. Yeah. But we played the first time we played this was at PAX Unplugged.
Yeah.
At a gaming convention.
I think the designer was like, "Hey, take it easy on me. If what you think about it, but no, we really liked it. Bought it as soon as we could, and it's a great game.
Again, and it depends what group you're playing with, what the answer is going to be to the questions. Yeah. So you really got to know. Right. Well, not all the time. The fun is in the pudding, right? Like you don't have to always know your group.
Oh, it's been totally different.
Yeah.
I mean, we played it. Yeah, we played it with family, and we had played it like a week before that with some friends more our age, and they're different answers.
Different answers, so, different dynamic and
Paul
stuff
likes
like
this
that.
One too, but yeah, it's questions like this or that, like little foods on a toothpick or little foods on a cracker. So you have to choose between one of those for the popular answer, and whatever one's the popular answer, that's the green team choice.
And there's no explanation to some of these.
Yeah, you just pick.
It's up to you what you decide.
What do you think everybody else is going to pick?
Or what you think they decide. Yeah, it means.
The thing that I like about the game is that me and Nat got the prize.
Oh. What was the prize at Thanksgiving?
Napkins.
A napkin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got a napkin. Yeah. Who was giving out the prizes at Thanksgiving? Meeple Jr.
Yeah. He
sorted out the prizes.
Yeah, last minute prizes.
Yeah. I did get a stone as well.
Moon rock.
And I got a stone, and I was like, "Oh, you can claim that you found this moon rock and bring it to NASA."
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's one we can recommend. Last but not least, we have Just one. So this is another party game that plays up to 7. Looks like it's cooperative, and it's in a similar vein of Codenames, but different. This is.
I feel like you can play with this with more, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Like, I think they have 7 placards, but you can like
figure out
use your Telestrations pads or whatever. And we've done that. Yeah. But how Just One works is you're all working together, so you'll get a pile of cards, and one person will be the guesser, and they'll put a card in front of them, and they'll say 1. So then, in this case, 1 is tradition. So everybody else has to think of a word that's going to make make me guess the word tradition. So maybe somebody would say, write down Christmas, or that's a tricky one actually.
But Thanksgiving, but then you might say
I
holidays.
Might guess holiday. So you got to think of a word that because you want to get them to guess that word, and then once everybody has written down a word, everybody that wrote down a clue shares their clues, and if any of them were the same, they have to cancel each other out, so you can't actually look at those. And then whatever's left, the guesser has a chance to look at. They can look at all the clues and see if they know the right answer. If they guess it wrong, they get rid of that card and another card. But if they guess it right, the team scores a point. If they pass, they just get rid of that one card. So there is an incentive to just passing if you're not comfortable.
But that was fun. We played that at your dad's house the first time. And people just there had not played any games.
Rounds.
Played another, and everyone. I went out and bought it myself then for my family.
And we played it there.
We played it a bunch of times. Yeah.
Even when it's just tricky sometimes to get a game going, we did play it.
On the train, on our little travels to the seaside and stuff like that.
We were in England, buddy.
We were in England.
Have you played this? You've played this though, haven't you?
Yeah.
You played it? Yeah. Did you like it?
Mm-hmm. Have you played it just once?
What did you? You've played it at Nana's house, I think, right?
Played it at Nana's house.
Twice.
Wow. Okay. So just
not
just twice.
One.
Yeah.
Not just twice.
No, not just one.
Yeah. So that is our 5 games to recommend for holiday gatherings. So check them out if you haven't played any of them before. We can highly recommend them, and I hope that you get as much enjoyment of them as we do.
Yeah, and let us know if you have any others as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely intrigued. We're all ears.
Mm-hmm.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays, everyone! All right.
Jingle bells,
jingle bells, jingle all the
way. Like and subscribe. Woo!
All right.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle.